When the meteor landed, where did it hit? Dusty Depot. Who was inside the pod inside the meteor? The visitor. The visitor escapes in a rocket, and something about a 0-point oscillator. The name of the orb at Loot Lake is known as the 0 point. The visitor knew about the orb in Season 4. The 0 point becomes unstable, and the visitor's device, the 0-point oscillator, begins to alert them of the orb's instability. The visitor came back with a bunch of futuristic mech suits. The visitor and his army makes sure the mentor doesn't hit, so dust divoid never happened, so the visitor never comes to the island. This makes the grandfather paradox happens. The grandfather paradox is you make a time machine and goes back in time and kills your grandfather. Your father was never born, so you were never born, so you couldn't go back in time to kill your grandfather. Drift came through the rift that the visitor made. Ragnarok came through the rift along with the rest of the Viking-esque stuff such as Valkyrie, and Viking Village, etc. If the visitor never landed, then how could the vault be cracked open and have the orb used by the visitor? So Twisted Drift and Twisted Ragnarok will be in the Battle Pass. The Season 10 Teaser 3 tells us this. So everything after the meteor landing becomes stuck. All of the characters, poise, and vehicles becomes twisted in time, for example Twisted Towers. This allows for twisted versions of the new places where they are mixed between old and new, for example Twisted Towers.